Hey guys, Jalen here with IG360, and this is a rundown for the week of October 6th, 2011. This week's stories are the new iPhone 4GS, the new iPod Touch, the new iPod Nano, and Steve Jobs dies at the age of 56. So the first story for this episode is the iPhone 4GS. So on Tuesday, Apple had their iPhone events at their HQ, and they announced the new iPhone 4S. So there's big rumors going around about what it was going to be called. It was going to be the 4S or 4GS or the iPhone 5, but it turned out to be the iPhone 4S. So there weren't any huge or major announcements on the new iPhone, which I was expecting. But there are quite a few minor ones. So the biggest announcement on the new 4S is Siri. Now what Siri is a voice control feature that is built into almost every aspect of the new iPhone. So it obviously is optional, but it can be used almost to completely control your new iPhone 4S. So Siri is not a gimmick like a lot of the other voice control applications that are out there. This can be used to really give some control over your iPhone voice, from just simple voice to text and texting, so you can talk and straight to your iPhone, and your iPhone will take your voice, put it in text, and send it off to whoever you want in a text message. And then the reply can be read back to you in text to speech. Now this can also be used in many other different ways, as far as forecast for the weather. Just ask Siri if it was going to rain today, should I wear an umbrella, is it going to be chilly outside. They can give you an answer to all of those questions. You can also ask it a question, so have it Google it online. So you can ask who is Steve Jobs, and it will immediately go out and find the best article, or basically whatever it can find on the question you asked it. Another new feature is that you can now fully mirror your iPhone screen over AirPlay to your Apple TV. So this is a feature exclusive to the iPhone 4S, and it's also in the iPad 2. So it is very nice to have those two features to basically have your entire iPhone screen on your big flat screen, as long as you have an Apple TV. As far as the internals in this thing, it did get a big bump. So now there is 1 gigabyte of RAM inside, and the rumor is that Siri required 1 gigabyte of RAM, so they had to bump it up to get that voice control in there. And there's also 7 times faster graphics with this new A5 dual-core chip inside there, the A5 processor, which is also inside of the iPad 2. And there is now a new 8-megapixel camera on the back of the new 4S, featuring full 1080p HD video. Now as far as pricing and availability, it is in the same black and white 2 iPhones that are available. It is slightly thinner than the current iPhone 4, and as far as the pricing goes, it's 16 gigabytes for $200. This is all with a new 2-year contract. 32 gigabytes for $299, and 64 gigabytes for $399. And I believe this is the first time we've seen a 64 gigabyte iPhone. And the new iPhone 4S is available on Verizon, AT&T, and now Sprint. So Sprint did score a deal to get the iPhone 8, or not AT&T, T-Mobile already announced about a week or 2 ago that they will not be having the iPhone, so they're already knocked out of the speculation. But Sprint will be getting it, and the new 4S is going to be a global phone, meaning that there's only going to be one model, unlike now where you have the CDMA model, if I can say it right, which is used on Verizon, and then you have the SIM card model, which is used on AT&T. But now it's just one model that's going to be used across all 3 carriers, so this can pretty much defeat a lot of the confusion that there is about buying. A lot of times buying an iPhone secondhand, you don't know which one is going to work with your network, but now that won't be an issue if you're buying the new 4S. So when can you get your hands on this thing? Well, pre-orders start tomorrow, October 7th. So if you want this new iPhone 4S, make sure to hop onto the computer and quickly pre-order your new iPhone. And if you don't want to pre-order it, you can also, of course, get it in stores just normally starting October 14th at 8 a.m. So be in line quick because, as you know, Apple products sell out fast. Now on to the new iPod Touch. So one rumor was correct that there is a new white model, but the 3G iPod Touch did not come through. Surprise. There's never been a 3G iPod Touch, quite obviously, but that rumor comes up in every single new generation iPod Touch. So no new major changes, just now there's a white version, and besides that, everything's pretty much exactly the same. Kept the pricing, they did make a drop on that, so now you can get an 8GB iPod Touch at $199 instead of $229, which is where it was for the previous generation. And you can get a 32GB at $299 and then a 64 at $399. Now onto the iPod Nano. Just like the Touch, there are not pretty much any new major improvements, but there is a couple new multi-touch gestures. Besides that, that's pretty much it. And there's a price drop just like in the Touch. So for 8GB, it's now $129, and for 16GB, it is $149. Now yesterday, on October 5th, 2011, Steve Jobs passed away at the age of 56 after fighting pancreatic cancer for the past 8 years. Back in August, he resigned from Apple as CEO, so it was a pretty close call. As most of you already know, his greatest inventions were the Mac, the iPod, the iPhone, and the iPad. But according to what he said back in August when he first resigned, his greatest invention was Apple itself. Mr. Jobs has laid down the foundation for future technology to come. His name will go down in history, and his legacy will carry on forever. From all of us here at iDrews360, thank you, Steve.